Welcome back, everybody. My name is BluJay, and we are back once again in my survival world, ready for another episode today. We are over here on top of the villager breeder that we built in the last episode, and we're going to take a break from this today. We're not doing any work with villagers. We'll do a little bit more in the future because I want to build a villager trading hall, but that's not today's episode. Today we are not working with villagers, we are going to find villagers. We're gonna go find the Woodland Mansion. I've got a map from the cartographer that we had a while back. We got that when we did the Ocean Monument episode. We got the Ocean Explorer map and the Woodland Explorer map all at the same time. So we're gonna use that map today to find the Woodland Mansion and raid it and find all of the treasures that's found inside. So we're gonna start out by gathering resources for our journey. Let's get started. The first thing I actually want to do, because we haven't been here in quite a long time, is update this guy. We've completed most of the projects on here, except for the storage room and the watchtowers. So we're going to get rid of all of these. The Netherwort farm, the skeleton farm is done. We have started our rail system, that's finished, and we raided the Ocean Monument. So only 2 projects on this project wall have been incomplete for a while. So let's put this back up, and we're going to type out, not on that row, oh man, I can't type today. Woodland Mansion. And there we go. That's today's episode. So that one will be coming down shortly. And on the next sign, we're going to type out Sugarcane Farm. We're going to do that really soon, because if we want to do villager trading, especially with librarians, to find that mending book, we're going to need some sugarcane. We're going to do a villager trading hall, just like we just talked about. And I hope we can find some really great trades by building one of those. And the last thing that I want to put on the wall right here is rail system expansions. All right, perfect. Our project wall is updated with the projects that we're going to be working on in the near future. Let's move on. Okay, so the first thing on our list of preparations today is to take this lunchbox right here with all of this fish. Most of it is raw. A few stacks are already cooked. We're going to take all of this, and I mean all of it, and throw it in our auto smelter so that we can have plenty of food, not just for this journey, but for the next several episodes. I'm not sure how long this food is going to last. I hope it lasts me quite a while, because this is a lot of fish. But it's nice to be able to carry this around with me if we go on adventures, or if I'm doing some builds and I don't want to run back to my fishing shop or the chicken farm or wherever I want to get food from. We can just easily, snag a stack of food out of our lunchbox. So we're going to just throw all this in here and let it smelt away and cook up, and we'll be moving on to the next thing. Okay, so we just finished cooking our food, and now we are going to cook up some potions. And we're going to throw this netherwort in here that we got from our netherwort farm. We built that quite a few episodes ago from now. And it's come in pretty handy, because we are going to need a few potions, not too many. Actually, some of the ones that we're going to use we already have pre-made. The ones we're cooking up right now are potions of strength, and we're going to use this blaze powder to do it. And I just went ahead and grabbed a bunch of blaze powder. We don't need all of it, just 3 pieces. And so let's throw this in here. And here in just a second, I'll show you the other potions that we are going to use. Potion of Invisibility and Potion of Healing. Now, the invisibility didn't work too well when we went to the Ocean Monument, so I don't have a lot of faith that it's going to work at the Woodland Mansion. But we'll bring it with us anyways. I did some research, and it said to bring some invisibility potions if you have them, and some potions of strength, and a couple of other things that we're not going to worry about because I've got full decked out diamond armor and gear. So we should be okay. When you're going on a journey to find and defeat some mobs that you've never fought before, it's always a good idea to have some golden apples with you. They just give you that little extra boost that you don't normally have otherwise. So combined with some potions, golden apples are not a bad idea. And we've got 10 of them. That should do us fine. We're also going to grab some of this obsidian right here because we are completely out. And if we want to craft any more ender chests in the future, we're going to need it because you need 8 pieces of obsidian and 1 Eye of Ender in order to do so. And we're also going to need it for nether portals, which that's the more important thing for today's episode. We're going to take a bunch of obsidian with us so we can drop a nether portal right next to the Woodland Mansion. And hopefully that'll make it easier for us to get back and forth between here and there, as long as it's not too far away. So let's get this and we'll move on to the next thing. All right, I think we are done gathering supplies and organizing our supplies for the journey. Let's take a look. We've got our lunchbox with more than enough food than we're ever going to need for this journey. And we've got our blue box that has all of our potions and extra torches and obsidian and a boat and a crafting table and some golden apples and all the stuff that we might need in the random category kind of thing. And we've got our ender chest, which we're going to store it in for the time being, so if we do die on the way, at least it's, not lost forever. We also have our Woodland Explorer map, and that should guide us to where we need to go. Let's get started on our journey right now. So we just left, we're coming past the cow farms, and you might notice that the textures look slightly different. I had to turn off my texture pack again. The faithful texture pack that I use, unfortunately, for some reason, it's broken on the Explorer maps. The icons for the Ocean Monument and the Woodland Mansion are like giant blue boxes, and the same is for the little icon at the bottom that marks where we are on the map. And I really want to be able to see where we're going and what we're headed to. So I shut off the texture pack for the rest of this episode. We'll normally keep it on because I do like the way that faithful textures look. But that brings me to another topic of conversation that I want to run by you guys because changes are coming. And I'm not sure that they are coming in the 1.2 Better Together update. In fact, I'm actually pretty sure they aren't. I think they're coming in an update pretty closely following after that one comes out. I'm not sure how quickly. I don't have any insider information or anything like that. But the new textures, what do you guys think of them? I want to get your feedback. I know the community is pretty divided over them. Some of them love them, some of them hate them, and some of them are in between. The obsidian block has probably been the most controversial out of everything, and the diamond block is pretty close behind. But I gotta be honest with you guys. My personal opinion, I like it. I am really excited about the changes because, I'm a sucker for change. I just really like, getting a fresh coat of paint, so to speak, on the game. That's why I use the texture pack. That's why I use shaders from time to time when I'm doing the world tours, just because I like to see how the world would look in different shades or textures or whatever you might call it. So my question for you guys is, what would you feel if, when those new textures do finally release, if we got rid of the faithful texture pack, at least for a while, to give it a chance, to see what it looks like? Now, I know that faithful texture pack is probably going to be updating along with it, because that's the point of the faithful texture pack. It's to basically make a cleaner and more high-def version of the original textures in the game. But I'm not sure if they will make the changes along with the vanilla textures, like the whole diamond block look and emerald block look, or if they'll stay the same and stay true to the original in the game. I'm not sure what the future holds for that. So what do you guys think about me switching it up when those new textures come out and just using the vanilla textures? Because I quite like them, and I might want to give them a chance in my world. Let me know what you think about that, and we'll keep traveling along the way. Well, we've been traveling around for quite a while here, and we just came out of a roofed forest with the dark oak trees, and no sign of a woodland mansion, and no sign of any movement on my map. I'm getting a little nervous here because I think this is supposed to find the nearest generated structure for this kind, and we've been traveling for probably close to 30, 45 minutes now. Like real time. Walking, boating, you name it. There's no sign of movement on this map. The dot is supposed to get bigger when you get, I think, within 1,000 or so blocks. And, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to see. Let's keep traveling. Be right back. Well, guys, my thumbs are tired, and I have just almost given up until... You see it at the bottom? It's hard to see because it's under the hunger bar, but the little white dot on the map has shifted over to the left. Oh, it was stuck in that bottom right-hand corner for the longest time. Let me tell you guys, I have been walking in this direction for, I think it's been an hour and 45 minutes now. And we're just now seeing some movement on the map. And I'm a little nervous again because the dot has not gotten bigger. It's only shifted to the left. It hasn't shifted up yet because it's just telling us that we are in the right coordinate or hemisphere or whatever it's called, the right direction, east and west. We're within that chunk area. But as far as north and south goes, I'm not sure how much farther it is. It could be quite a ways. It could be right around the corner, but we won't know until that dot on the bottom of the map increases in size. That means we're close. We are definitely outside of 1,000 blocks away because the dot is still pretty tiny. So, hopefully it's not too much farther along here because I'm getting tired and this is taking a lot longer than I had hoped. So I'm going to keep traveling along here, and I'll give you some updates as we get them and as the map hopefully progresses forward. I'll be right back with you here in just a moment. Oh, this is the best news of the entire episode so far. We are finally filling in this map, which means we are close. And it's been, I think, close to 3 hours. 3 hours of travel time to get to the Woodland Mansion. This better be worth it. I've seen a couple other people rate it before, and I've never done it myself, but because this world was generated prior to the update where these things were a thing, I don't know why it's taken us so far away, because there were definitely roofed forests that I'd never explored before. So if any of you know why it has chosen to generate so far away beyond even already unexplored chunks, let me know. I would love to know how this game mechanic works because it's confusing to me. Why didn't it choose to generate this thing closer? I don't know, which it also makes me nervous for the next update because there are ravines coming out and I really want to be able to explore those, and there are only two directions that I haven't gone yet. That is south and west. I've already gone pretty extensively to the north and to the east. And it will only generate in ungenerated chunks as far as I understand. And there it is, look! Oh, there's the Woodland Mansion. That thing is huge! Wow! Okay, well, that is a sight to see right there, and I'm so happy that we finally found it. We need to get over there and drop our chest down and get everything prepared because we need to sort some things out before we get... Oh my gosh! What in the world? I am so glad I had all of my diamond armor on because if I would have died just there, 3 hours. 3 hours down the drain. Whew, let's sleep so we can get rid of these mobs and get safely away from this place right now. All right, let's go get organized and we'll start raiding the Woodland Mansion together. Just woke up from a little snooze and we're ready to jump inside. Let's go. I don't know what we're going to find in here. Okay. All right, well, let's light it up. Not too bad so far. No mean illagers coming to tackle us or chop us down with axes. I think that's what they've got. At least one of them does. The Vindicator, I believe, is what it's called. It has the axe, and then the Evoker is the guy with the little Vex that fly around him, and the shark teeth or whatever they're called that jump up out of the ground. He summons those, and I don't know where we're going to find him. I don't think it's on the bottom floor. I think it's in the top floor, but we will see in just a moment, I hope. Well, we're going to raid the downstairs first, so it'll be a few minutes. But the prize that we're going after with the Evokers is the Totem of Undying. And if you don't know what that is, then you've been living under a rock for a while, because it's been out for a little bit of time now, and not just on Pocket Edition. It's been out for a lot longer on PC, or Java Edition, as it's going to be called soon. And basically what it does is you hold it in your offhand, and if you get, beat up by some zombies or some skeletons or a creeper like I almost got, killed by outside the Woodland Mansion, it will save you from dying one time. And it will also save you if you, fall off a cliff or fall into lava or whatever else might kill you. It will save you from death one time. What do we have here? Protection 1. Not really that exciting, so we'll take that diamond chest plate, and that'll be okay. Let's keep on exploring and see what we see. And dark rooms. Not a fan of dark rooms, let me tell you, because you can't see what's coming at you. Oh my gosh, there he is. There's the Vindicator. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Just get past the jump scare and the not being able to see in the dark thing, and oh my gosh, there's another one, and he's got an enchanted axe. Oh, are you going to be a little more challenging? Let's get ya. Let's get ya. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, we've got a couple emeralds out of that, which is nice, and we're still alive, which is even nicer. And I'm not sure what these little water troughs are about. No idea. Anybody know what those are? Let me know in the comment section if you know what those little water troughs are. I don't know if it's like a bathtub or a hot tub or just random water, but oh, this is the treasure room that we're looking for right here. Oh yes, dark oak saplings. This is one of my favorite trees in the entire game, and we haven't had any up to this point. We're 33 episodes in, we haven't had any dark oak logs yet, and I'm so excited that we're finally getting our hands on some. Well, we've explored the entire downstairs area. There's nothing too crazy to note just yet, except for, let me see, where was it? Right here. We found some pumpkins and some melons, and so we raided that entire farm. We left the stalks for them in case they want to grow some more, but I honestly haven't found too many people that live here just yet. It's pretty bare. Just those two Vindicators, that's all I've found so far, and it's turned out not to be as scary as I thought. So, let's gather our courage up here, and we'll try to explore the upstairs area next. Okay, that's really dark. Let's go ahead and eat a golden apple, and we'll take a couple of our potions. Oh, that only lasts for 2 minutes. Well, that should get us through at least enough to get upstairs and light it up a little bit. And there's the potion of invisibility. Let's hope that works. And here we go. Up the stairs. And not as dark as I thought it was. Just the stairway is pretty dark. Hey, they leave this place pretty well lit up, except for the rooms themselves, which, let's jump on in here. Nothing. Empty. Well, there's some bookshelves that at least we can raid a little bit later. Oh, that's my potion effect. I was like, what is that floating around on the screen? That's my potion of invisibility. And let's see. Oh, there's a zombie, and he sees me. Rats. Just as I suspected, the potion of invisibility does not work. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why it doesn't work. Huh, well, still exploring. Still looking around. I found a couple of rooms like this so far that have these tables and bookshelves, but no sign of any people. No illagers so far up here. Only the two downstairs. That's a little sad, a little frustrating. There's a few more rooms yet to discover, but we're running out of space here. Hopefully we find somebody soon. Well, just another zombie, but take a look. Look at this in here. These guys sure do have an interesting taste in art. A giant chicken made out of wool consumes an entire room. That's impressive. That's the only word that I can think of to say about this. A giant chicken. You illagers, you have such great taste in modern art. Let's keep moving on. And on into here. Oh, look at this. This looks like a boxing ring. Do they do their personal training in here? Is this where they bring their axes and swing them around at each other and fight to the death? That's pretty interesting. Awesome. Well, what's on up here? Oh, there's a chest right there. Anything good? Not really. Stuff that we already have at our base. Man, this is turning out to be a little bit of a dud so far. I mean, it's cool. I'm enjoying, you know, exploring and looking around, but haven't been faced with any of the evokers yet, so no Totem of Undying, and just some basic loot that we could find anywhere, not just here. The only thing that I'm really excited about so far are those dark oak saplings, which we didn't have to travel 3 hours for. I found some about 30-45 minutes into our trip. So, unfortunately, this trip so far feels a little bit like a waste. Makes me a little sad. Well, let's keep going. I've made my way to the outside because apparently there's some secret rooms that you can only access from, like, digging through the walls or digging... Oh, hello, zombie. Or, you know, digging outside, going on the roof, that kind of thing. So we're just kind of poking holes in the wall. Sorry, guys. Oh, that looks interesting. Obsidian in kind of a weird star shape. Let's break that and see what might be inside, because I've heard there's some things inside of different things like this. Ah, yeah, diamond block. Okay, well that makes the trip a little bit more worthwhile, but we have a ton of diamonds already too, so not quite as exciting as the Totem of Undying, which we still don't have, unfortunately. Maybe you guys can enlighten me. Am I just getting my hopes up here? Am I walking around this mansion thinking that it's supposed to happen in every mansion, or is it just in some mansions that the evoker appears? Let me know, because I'd really love to find this if we can. Well, guys, I have gone through this entire mansion. I've gone through the entire place, including the hidden rooms. No evoker. No Totem of Undying. We're just going to jump into the nether here and see if we can find our way back, because I am definitely not walking back 3 hours the other direction, especially after finding pretty much nothing in there. I'm a little frustrated. And this does not look familiar at all. So my suspicions were correct. We are far enough away from where we've explored. Let's just take a peek over here. And nothing. No torches at all. I'm going to walk around for a few minutes, see if I can find my way, and if not, we're going to go back out into the overworld, and we'll figure out the next plan of action, probably off camera. I don't think I'm going to do anything like travel back in this episode. It's been a long journey already, and again, a little frustrated. Let me know in the comments section if you guys know of any other woodland mansions around, or if there's only one per world. Because I went and looked through some of those roofed forests on the way here, just to take a peek to see if we could find one a little bit closer. And nothing. So if you guys have explored this map on your own in creative mode or anything like that, and just kind of flown thousands of blocks in one direction, if any of you have found a woodland mansion, let me know. I'd love to see it. I'd love to explore it. I'd love to, you know, see if there's an evoker there that we can get the totem from, because we definitely didn't find it here, and this is pretty much a lost cause at this point. So I think we're going to end this episode here, and we'll do something a little bit more fun in the next episode, and yeah, we'll call it a day. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and taking the time to comment in the comment section and let me know what you thought about this. The good news is we had a good adventure today. We were able to find the Woodland Mansion, and we can check that off of our list of things to do. The bad news is we didn't really find any good loot on our journey. So it was just a sightseeing tour, which I guess is okay sometimes. It's nice to explore and see new things. I was just hoping that we could find that Totem of Undying and have that with us and, you know, keep it as a keepsake for this series. Again, let me know if you guys have found a different Woodland Mansion in this world. I don't know that there are more than one, but there might be. So if you found one, let me know. I'd love to go explore it. Maybe not on camera, maybe just on my own. But, yeah, let me know. So feel free to leave me a comment in the section below to let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you'd like to see in the future on this channel. But for now, my name is BluJay, and I've got to fly on out of here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.